What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? And welcome to another week of Journey of a Jackass. And I am your host, Daya Shakur. And look, you see, I got my hat on because it's cold outside. Brick. I'm talking about brick. I was outside today. The wind was howling. I'm like, well, what's going on? But you know what, ladies? You need to keep warm. My couch pulls out, but I don't. Hell yeah. I had to wear my nice, you know what I'm saying? My nice signature shirt. My couch pulls out, but I don't. You know what I'm talking about? Need to go get my black ass a vasectomy or something. So anyway, man, I hope everybody doing good and all that stuff. I hope everybody, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Staying warm. You know what I'm saying? Cuffing season ended in the spring. I mean, in the fall. So I hope everybody found somebody to keep them warm this winter. Hope y'all niggas found y'all some fat bitches or whatever the case may be. A lot of y'all niggas homo sapiens. So, you know what I'm saying? You probably doing it for tax purposes and to stay warm and for a roof over your head anyway. Or same thing for y'all ladies. A lot of y'all skinny ladies out here. You know what I'm saying? Find y'all nice little fat nigga, keep y'all warm, whatever the case may be. It is what it is, right? So, yeah. So I was supposed to have a guest on the show this week, but we had conflicting things going on. So I said, hey, I'm going to give an episode anyway. All right. Because, you know what I'm saying? I need to start doing this anyway. You feel what I'm talking about? So anyway, now I'm glad that everybody's doing good. You know what I'm saying? Winter break is over. Kids back at school. Things are back rolling. And then it's 2026, man. A lot of us got kids that's about to graduate here, you know what I'm saying, here in the spring. So, yay. And I'm one of those people. Yay. You know what I'm saying? My Joey around my head, whipping around in the Cadillac. I get in the Cadillac, man. He doing good. School 4.0 student, you know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, it's cold outside. It's really, really cold outside, right? And I feel like this wouldn't be right if I didn't get back into the story time. Go into 2026 with this story time real quick. You know what I'm talking about? All right, because I didn't get one to bring the year in, so I'm going to give one for, you know what I'm saying, for this, right? So, story time with me, all right? Now, it's cold outside, right? So, for everybody that know me, they know I cruise a lot, right? They know I cruise a lot, all that stuff, right? So, last year, I cruised from LA. Now, I did it for New Year's. Last year, I did it for New Year's and stuff like that. And I'm thinking that it's going to be warm as hell. You know what I'm saying? We live from LA, home of the never in the sunshine. LA wasn't that bad. We left from Long Beach, actually. But it wasn't that bad, right? But we started getting down that Mexican coast. That wind was out there howling. We got the cowboy walking around, jumping in that cold ass water with the whales and all that stuff. And the water was brick cold. Got up, dick went in my stomach, balls all up, then it went up. I'm talking about cold, right? So we got on the land. When we was on land, it was cold. Wind was howling. I was like, damn, man, yeah, fuck this. Why are we out here on this boat? Because we had like a little yacht, whatever case may be. We was out there. I said, why are we out here? This shit don't make no sense, right? So everybody that know me, I'm a very, very high energy person. Like when I cruise, they cruise with me. I'm a very, very high energy person. Like I go out that joint, I jump around, I run around. You know what I'm saying? I do my thing. I make sure that I get all my money worth out of the joint. All the eating, all the drinking, and all the extracurricular activities, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm out there. It was only a 5-day trip. So I said, okay, man, let me just go out here and do my thing. And one thing about cruising to LA is cheap. But it was cold on New Year's. It was kind of breezy. I don't think they had the Lido deck and they had it closed on. I don't think it got above 60 degrees the whole trip, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm out there. I'm having a good time partying. You know what I'm saying? People were surprised. You came all the way out here from the DC area by yourself just to go on this cruise? Like, yeah, of course, this is what I do. I travel. This is what I do, right? So, of course, me being the charismatic guy I am, ladies are coming to talk to me and all that stuff like that. So, I go out there. I find me a nice, freaky young lady because I had an interior room. I had no balcony room. So, because it was cheap. It was cheap. I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, $300 for this cruise? You can't beat that. Shit, I'm gonna go on this shit. Go to Cabo, Ensenada. It was cold as fuck in Ensenada too. We went to the little drink, this little vagina looking thing where it was squirting water out. It was like a waterfall thing. Where they take, I guess, all the motherfucking tourist people. Well, we should have just went downtown and went to the strip club and to the little bar and all that stuff. But fuck it, we did that when we got back. So anyway, so maybe a nice little chick, whatever case may be, and we up there, we dancing, having a good time, partying. I'm talking about it was so brick out there when we was at sea that going up to the Serenity deck, man, the wind was howling so much and all that stuff. Like it was like cold. Go up there, get your salad, go back down, right? Walking around, people was up there trying to hoop, ball get blown over the fence, like it was crazy, right? So, yeah, it was windy, it was cold, especially at nighttime. So anyway, so I'm out there having a good time, go to the club. And they party in LA, but they don't party like they do out of Miami and like Texas and stuff like that. So anyway, let me get to the story. So it was cold. I think it was like the second and a half night. And me, I was partying with the young lady, whatever case may be. She was good to go. I'm gonna leave her name anonymous, right? But I was partying with the young lady and stuff like that. And I ain't had no balcony room. I wanted to do some freaky shit, right? So we go to the club, go to a little buffet, hit the casino, get a couple more drinks, whatever case, boom, boom, boom. I said, hey, let's go to the Serenity deck. For all y'all that never been on a cruise ship, Serenity deck is the adults only area that's outside on the highest level on the ship. Mistake number one. When it's cold outside, I was just looking for some body heat that night. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, so I said, we got to stop at the room first because, you know, you got to get some protection for the erection. So go grab some, you know what I'm saying, grab some condoms and stuff. And I said, come on, let's go do some fun shit. Let's go outside and do some fun shit. So it wasn't that bad when we first got out there. We went, got outside. I said, oh yeah, it's not that bad, you know, blah, blah, blah. And we got up to that motherfucking Serenity deck. It was cold as fuck. That wind was howling. So we call ourselves going behind a little bar, grabbing some little towels so we can wrap up to keep warm. You know what I'm saying? Because we, you know what I'm saying, we just want to be outside and all that stuff, right? But the thing was, it was windy as fuck. So not only was it cold, it was windy, right? So when it's cold outside, right? So we up that joint, we start making out. You know what I'm saying? Body heat start warming up. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right, right? We're gonna be all right. So I take the little thing and I turn it facing the ocean. So if somebody does come up there, they can't see what we over there doing. If that makes sense. So yeah, that's what we did. Boom, face the ocean. And we up there, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So she started giving me a little top piece. I was like, yeah, a little top piece. It wasn't the best I ever had, but it was something for a drunk night, I guess. You know what I mean? So anyway, so we get up there. So we take our clothes off, like naked on Serenity deck. We start getting in there. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, okay, cool. And it was cold as a motherfucker. You know, it was cold because my fucking nipples was hard. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So anyway, so we up there, we get in there, boom, 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 having a good time. You know what I'm saying? We start getting physical. I start sweating a little bit. But you know how when the wind blowing and it's cold and the motherfucking sweat just start freezing, this going that back, that shit start feeling like a cold shower. I'm like, I'm having fun. I'm like, But you know what I'm saying? So I'm hitting on the back with them kids, baby. So I look down, you know, so we getting in with the towels is off by now. I look down and I'm like, holy shit. Cause we heard somebody with a cart coming through this. I think that's in one of the workers. So we kind of lay down, acting like we were asleep and everything. You know what I'm saying? It was sweating a little bit, but it was cold. It was cold as a motherfucker. And our towels was gone. Right? So I was like, oh shit. And I was on the Lido deck. So I was on the 9th floor. We was on like the 13th or the 14th floor, right? So I was like, yeah, man, fuck that. So we heard the wheels start moving. We started getting back active, you know what I'm saying? Getting in there and stuff like that. So we finished, you know what I'm saying? And that wind was howling. It was cold outside, cold. Temperature had to drop into like, I think maybe like the 40s that night because it was cold and the wind was howling. So anyway, we going in there. We done. You know what I'm saying? We done. We got it in. Like it was good to go, right? I look down for our clothes. The towels are gone. The clothes are gone. The towel is gone. The clothes are gone. So I stand up. I look around. I'm like, what the fuck? Where the fuck are the clothes? Where our clothes at, right? Butt naked. So I said, well, we just need, I'm looking around like boom, boom, boom. I said, well, we need to go back over there and get some towels so we can leave them up this motherfucker, right? The dude that had the cart took all the towels that was left up there. Fucked up, right? So I get to look, I'm like, where the fuck? I'm looking all around for the goddamn, for my goddamn clothes. This one of my good outfits too. I'm looking around for her little sundress and all that stuff. I look over the edge. Shit is 4 levels down, blowing like the shit had to flew in the ocean because that 4 levels down, my top was flapping, hanging on one of the lounge chairs, flapping. So that means the rest of the clothes flew into the fucking ocean. So we're up there on the Serenity deck, butt naked, having to go 3-4 floors down with nothing to cover ourselves up with. So I look at her, I said, what you gonna do? I said, you can stay here and then, or you can go in the bathroom and then I will go downstairs. I will run to my room and, you know what I'm saying? Because I had my sign and sale card, it was right next to me. I always take it off and tuck it next to me because I don't want to take no chance of my clothes. So I did like this. I said, fuck it. I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna run. I'm right here on the next floor. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Shouldn't nobody be up. I get like this. I said, all right, I'll be right back. Cover my meat up. Cold as motherfucker. Dick is straight back up in my stomach. Wind blowing. I'm like, fuck. So I get like this. I run down, covering my meat, get in the elevator, right? Get in the elevator. Like this, I'm sprinting down the hallway, meat swinging like a motherfucker, trying to get in my room. And then I had to cut through the main Lido deck to get to my room. I had to cut through the, that's the only way I can get to my room. Lido deck, boom, it's right there. So I'm like this, Man, do you know how many motherfuckers was out on that Lido deck at that time in the morning? Motherfuckers just left the buffet. It was like, when I say it was like a bunch of motherfuckers in the smoking area, there's a bunch of motherfuckers over there. Motherfuckers was laughing at me the whole trip because they see me running around the motherfucker butt naked. It was people all up, drunk people all walking up and down my hallway, just leaving the casino. Man, this shit was embarrassing as fuck, right? So I was like, God damn. So I make it to my room. I throw me on some shorts and stuff like that. I grab her a long t-shirt and some shorts, and I run back up there. Motherfucker, and she's gone. So I was like, what the fuck? So I'm thinking that, oh man, maybe security came and got her, stuff like that, whatever case may be. She sent me a message on the thing like, hey, I just had my friend bring me some clothes. I'm already back in the room. Because I was gone for a minute because I was sneaking around, sleuthing and all that stuff. I was like, making sure everybody see me. But everybody fucking see me anyway. So the next day, motherfuckers was like this. We see your ass running across the motherfucking thing naked. All because I want to be freaky and it's cold as fuck outside. Lesson learned. If you're gonna be freaking, make sure that your clothes is goddamn belted down, or you in a place where it's gonna be all right. With that being said, that's story time with me. Man, that was a nice outfit, man. I missed that outfit. And that shit got blown off the fucking ship somewhere in the middle of the goddamn Pacific Ocean, man. Shit fucked up. All right, so like I said, I ain't got no guests tonight. So it's gonna be like a brief show tonight. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's fucked up though, man. I mean, the coochie was better than the head, though. The coochie was way better than the head. I'd say that. The West Coast girl is kind of boring a little bit. Kind of stuck up. I don't know. It is what it is. I would rather leave from Miami or Texas for sure. All right, so anyway. So look, man. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. This is just me, right? People be asking my opinion on this shit. I don't give a fuck about none of it, right? I don't give a fuck about what's going on in Minnesota. I don't give a fuck about none of this ice shit. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'm just keeping it of 1,000, right? People who asking my opinion, I don't give a fuck. Simply put, right? So this what I do care about. This is what I do care about. Black folks, shit like this, we need to stay the fuck out the way. When I see y'all niggas, like literally in Mississippi, a dude went on killing spree and killed 7 people, including a 7-year-old daughter. A black dude killed 7 people, a pastor, a family of people, and a 7-year-old daughter. There was no Black Lives Matter protest for that because it's something we expect from ourselves, right? But y'all up in Minnesota fighting for this lady that was stopping people from doing their job or whatever. She shouldn't have been the fuck out there. Simply put, I don't give a fuck. All right. So anyway, and I ain't taking no sides on this because I don't give a fuck about it. Right. But I'm like, if I know somebody out there doing something, if the police out here trying to detain some niggas that's doing something wrong, or they out here doing their fucking job, I'm gonna go out there and see what the fuck going on because that's illegal in me, and I'm gonna protect my young brothers and sisters. But I'm not going to interfere with what they got going on, especially if they standing on legal terms. That's just me. But I don't give a fuck enough, right? So we got Black Lives Matter people talking about burn the fucking city down. Burn the fucking city down, blah, blah, blah. Why not burn that city in Mississippi down, right? Why not burn all these other, why not go burn Memphis down? They out there killing each other. Why not go burn Chicago down? They out there killing each other. But y'all gonna burn the city down for this. Niggas die every day, B. And y'all out here trying to get y'all money back up because people found out that fucking organization was corrupt, right? Let me speak my piece. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit anyway, especially that white on white violence. Black on black violence has been around since the beginning of time. So is that white on white violence. Let them have that shit. A lot of my issue is this shit ain't none of our business. It ain't. Sit the fuck back, eat you some popcorn, and stay the fuck out the streets. It ain't none of our business. When the Somalis up there got that shit going on, whatever the fuck they got going on up there, guess what? But before all this shit got exposed, with everything they got going on, Somalis been walking around this motherfucking country for ever talking about they ain't black. They don't associate with black people or African Americans. I know Somalians. They don't associate with niggas from Landover. They don't. But y'all want to be involved with that shit. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm just saying, I don't get it. Y'all niggas want to be involved in shit so fucking bad that don't involve you. You know what I'm saying? I remember when this whole election shit was going on, they was like, oh man, we all going back to the plantation, blah, blah, blah. Ain't none of that shit happened yet. But, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas believe what y'all want to believe. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But y'all niggas be poking y'all head and y'all hands in places where it don't belong. I do. And then when let something happen to your cousin, brother, uncle, niece, nephew, these same communities you out there helping ain't gonna stand for you. Y'all niggas out here protesting ICE and all that stuff. When black folks get good down the street by police, ain't no Mexicans out there or Latinos out there protesting with you. Ain't no motherfuckers getting sent back to their countries out there protesting with you. It's just a nigga from your neighborhood. And a couple of white people. That's it. They're not protesting with you. But y'all out there putting y'all life on the line for shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Nigga, you documented. This shit ain't got nothing to do with you. But y'all want to be involved in shit that don't got nothing to do with you so bad. How about be involved in fixing the community? How about that? How about that? Upward mobility within our community. How about be involved with that? Instead of y'all out here being involved in shit. Literally, every time I see the shit going like this and I see y'all out here protesting with these folks and stuff like that, I'm like, this got to be the dumbest son of a bitches out here. This shit ain't got nothing to do with us. Zero, nothing. But somehow, in y'all small ass minds, y'all think it's going to correlate and it's going to come back to you. Something I would never understand. So why y'all sitting here correlating yourselves to bullshit that's going on here? I'm gonna keep traveling. I'm gonna keep seeing the world. And I'm gonna keep doing shit that make me happy. Why y'all out here angry for no reason on this social media with this motherfucking outrage? I'm gonna keep traveling, seeing the world, being a good dad, being good in the community, doing shit that I want to do. Y'all go and keep doing that shit. keep involving yourself in shit that don't matter to y'all, and see where it gets you. It's gonna get you. It's just like being in the streets growing up. It's gonna get you in jail or killed. Right? There's no happy ending. None. But y'all go ahead and keep putting yourself out there and for shit that don't involve y'all and see how it turn out. That's just the way I feel about it. Because I don't give a fuck about none of this shit going on. Because I'm gonna continue to live life. You hear me? I'm gonna continue to live life. I'm gonna continue to go do everything that I want to do out here. I'm not gonna sit here and wallow in problems that's not even mine. We got enough problems as is. In day-to-day life, we have enough problems as is. So why interject in something that ain't got nothing to do with you? That's just me. And I would never understand black folks that do that. Never, ever. I would never understand it. It has zero to do with you. But you want 100% of all the smoke and action. I be seeing all y'all posts on social media. ISIS like Nazi, blah, blah, blah. If they like the Nazis, why they come in hang and lynch your black ass? They like the KKK. Why they burn the crosses in front of your black ass house? Since we making those comparisons, right? I don't get it. And then what even is crazy to me is that niggas that served in the military. Black folks that served in the military. Y'all act like we didn't go and do shit or orders that were given to us. Especially all of us that went to Iraq and Afghanistan. All of us that went to Iraq and Afghanistan, we operated off of orders whether they were given to us, whether they were just or not. And we spoke up after the fact, but the mission was complete. And y'all out here judging people because they're operating off of orders. I don't get it. I never will, especially if you serve in the military. I don't get it. I never will. Like I said, I'm 100% for the black folks. I'm just 100% against black folks interjecting themselves into shit that don't got nothing to do with them. That's my piece. And if you don't agree with it, I don't give a fuck. Simply put. Sorry, not sorry. Take that shit to somebody else complain about it. Because you bring it to me, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. I don't give a fuck. All right. Next thing. Bow, 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 bow. I hope y'all took that in. Y'all listen to it, right? So, next thing, right? My dog right here. My dog right here, man. Hey. Now, let me tell you about this man right here, right? Let me tell you about this man. Hey. I mean, there are pros and cons to this. I posted this on my page to see what people thought and how they would react to this, right? I've got a lot of mixed emotions about this shit. But, I mean, he kind of on to something, though. He kind of on to something. I mean, especially like when you in like these states is like believe it, like they heavy in their Christian faith and all that stuff right there. Like they have certain beliefs and things they just don't believe in, right? There were certain people that said, hey, no, he's trying to rob people for their hard working money. How hard is it to set up a fucking camera? You know what I'm saying? Do what you do in front of your cell phone or your camera and post it online. I do it every fucking week. Right? Hey, I do it every week. And I'm not, and OnlyFans has made millionaires. It has. It's made millionaires. Girls go in there, pop a little pussy, get fucked for about 5 to 7 minutes, and 8 millionaires overnight. You know what I'm saying? Chicks making 40, 50 million. Like, I think I've seen one thing, Iggy Azalea, with her fake butt made, you know what I'm saying? I think made like $50 million in a year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine what they could do in an economy like Florida where the teachers barely get paid. So this dude, a Republican that's running for governor, right? He's going to propose a OnlyFans sin tax. A sin tax. Now, so a lot of y'all may say, who hurt this man's heart? He just looked like he's a preacher's kid that's rebounding from being around hoes all the time and finally giving his life back to Christ. That's what he looked like to me. But this man, Republican James Frank Fishback, running for governor, said he proposes an OnlyFans sin tax. He says, if you are a so-called OnlyFans creator, you're going to pay 50% to the state on whatever you earn via the online degeneracy platform. Meaning, he proposed a 50-cent tax, and the money he raises from it, it goes to a good cause, though. It goes to teachers' pay and school programs. Now, I agree with that part of it. 50% is kind of high. It's kind of high. But if a bitch making $50 million a year, and all she got to do is play with a dildo for 5 to 7 minutes, then you can afford to ante up a little bit more than what you're paying. Because y'all probably ain't I don't think OnlyFans is being regulated anyway. So it's like that revenue that you got coming in, who's really watching it and taxing it? I don't know. That's the question for y'all. Is that happening out here? I don't know. But I need to know what y'all think about this. Because me personally, I think it's a good idea. I think 50% is too high. I just agree with the teachers being paid. I like the in the school programs. Because that's the problem with our youth right now. They got shit to do. They failing in school right now because the teacher's like, fuck it, it's just a job. I don't get paid enough, right? They deal with all these badass kids. I'm just saying, if you want good teachers, you want them to deal with your badass kids. I think this man has a good idea. I think he does. I think he has a good idea. I'm just saying, I think he has a good idea. I'm just saying. But I want to know what y'all think. Make sure y'all leave y'all comments and everything. I really want to know what y'all think. For real. Because, I mean, I ain't going to say I would vote for him. I would have to see what his other policies are. But, I mean, and yeah, I don't know. But he would have to do that for like strip clubs too. Strip clubs and, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Casinos, shit like that. I don't know. Strip clubs in Florida whack anyway. So, yeah, them shits is whack. But it is what it is. But yeah, man, tell me what y'all think. That's all I need to know. Just tell me what y'all think. For real. And I think he may be on to something though. If he do it, all these other countries, especially the ones on the Bible Belt, and I think a lot of countries, states in the Bible Belt don't even allow it. OnlyFans. So, yeah. But who knows? All right. So, yeah. So we're gonna get into community events. All right. Community events. All right. So this weekend, January 17th, I would say y'all can come out, but the tickets are sold out. Thanks to everybody that supported PLight Red Carpet event. The tickets are sold out for the Red Carpet event. But for all of y'all that just want to come attend the Red Carpet, I'm gonna be hosting the Red Carpet. All right, it's at Xscape Movie Theater, January 17th, 7 to 10 p.m. at the Xscape Movie Theater. Tickets are sold out, y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. I appreciate it. Like it is, man. If it like Justin put his foot in it, he put his foot into the promotion, like all of that, man. Like he did his thing, sold the movie theater out, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, when we do the Red Carpet and everything, I'll be out there with the cameras and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying, doing my thing. So if you can, make sure you come out there. You know, just support me on the Red Carpet and everything. It's gonna be cool. You feel me? Cool. Breeze, baby. You hear me? Thank y'all. Thank you for all the support. It's gonna be a dope movie. You feel me? But that's a community event. All right. Now it's time for Read of the Week. All right. So look, Read of the Week, again, is my book, Masters, the Story of Elmer, right? I brought it back down for some revisions again, but it's almost done. Almost there. Almost there. I got it set up for release on January 31st, so it's almost there. So I'm going to talk more about this book as we go along. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm going to give y'all an update on the book that it's almost there. All right? And that is my read of the week because it's almost there, y'all. My bad for keeping you waiting for so long. You hear me? Now. Woo-wee. Man, look. So, Exhibit A. of why everybody don't need to be a parent. You hear me? Exhibit A, why everybody don't need to be a parent. This is Exhibit A. Now, I cherish being a father. I love my kids, you know what I'm saying, to the end, right? I will fight for them. I will go to jail for them. I will kill for them. That's what parents should do for their kids, right? My kids, actually, a lot of stuff I didn't have growing up that my kids have now. I worked hard so they can have the opportunities that they have now. But everybody don't get that. And this is another example of it, right? Everybody don't need to be a parent. Now, usually this happens, women are usually the purveyors of doing dumb shit when it comes to little small children, either because they're a single mom and can't take it no more, or they ain't got no support, or none of that stuff. Like, there have been lots of cases throughout the years of people, you know, and women just postpartum depression, all sorts of that. Betrayal of the black bastard. I touched on postpartum depression, stuff like that, right? She didn't want the kid, so she did what she had to do to get rid of him. And that happens a lot in this world, whether you believe it or not. Women having babies, this has been going on for decades. Women having babies, especially in the 80s and 90s. Women used to have babies and put them in a dumpster. I remember that. But nothing as dumb as this nigga right here. See, now I understand when women say, I can't stand a man that sit around playing video games all day. I can't stand a man that sit around playing video games all day. And this is another reason why. This man loves video games too much. And I understand why now. I do. I understand why. Because it can't be this serious. So let me tell you what this man did. Imagine you coming home, you coming home, and your baby daddy sitting there and he playing 2K, online playing 2K, right? He's supposed to be watching the baby while you gone. He get home, you see him on the controller, yelling at the TV, cussing at the TV because he's losing in 2K, right? NBA 2K. Game can't be that serious. He yelling. She come in the door. Hey, where's the baby? Where's the baby? Man, over there somewhere. Over there. I don't know. The baby's over there somewhere. He just sitting there concentrating on the game. And reading this article, now I understand, ladies. Because this shit can't be life right here. So let me tell you what else this nigga did. He sit there, boom, loses the game. Like I said before, loses the game. So instead of throwing the controller, instead of flipping the table, instead of throwing the remote, instead of flipping the TV, instead of doing all of these things, I don't know if the baby was crying, I don't know what was going on, or whatever the case may be. This nigga picks up the fucking 8-month-old baby and throws the 8-month-old baby to the wall. Boom, knocking him unconscious. Bleeding, baby over there bleeding out. Fractured the baby's skull. I hope this nigga gets the worst kind of treatment in prison. Right now, he probably getting his back beat out, and he deserves it. Or you want to hurt babies? You want to do this? I'm going to show you who the baby is. That nigga's in there with Kool-Aid lipstick on right now, and he deserves it. I'm telling you right now. This is one of the dudes I wish could be in the cell with Felice Johnson for a week. And if you don't know who he is, he's the fucking booty warrior. The booty man. So look. So he throws the baby into the wall, knocks the baby unconscious, fractures the fucking baby's skull. All over a video game. Chick comes home, finds the baby over there unresponsive, not moving, big dick in the head, blood coming out the ears, nose, and mouth. And he sits back down and starts up a new fucking game of 2K. He starts up a new fucking game. He didn't give a fuck about the baby being over there damn near dead. He starts up a new game of 2K. Gaming can't be that serious. If gaming that serious, I need to get rid of all the fucking games I got in my house. I'm telling you right now. Because this can't be life. Everybody don't deserve to be a parent, man. So, the mom calls the ambulance, right? The mom calls the ambulance and all this stuff. He goes to court. You know what he tells the court? He said, I was losing so bad that I had to take my frustration out on something. But I never intended to hurt the baby. Nigga. All of us fathers is out here that's doing the right things. You set us back a lifetime with this. All the things you could have threw. Anything. Water, juice. You could have went and got a shot. You could have went and got a beer. You could have got anything. You pick the baby up, throw the baby against the wall, fracture the baby's skull, right? All because you lose 2K. Set back down. Ambulance come. Police come. They do a report. What happened to the baby? I think he threw him against the wall. He admits to throw the baby against the wall, right? Boom. Police lock his ass up for child abuse, child neglect. Like it was like a whole bunch of attempted murder. The baby survived, but the baby's gonna be dependent on a feeding tube for the rest of his life. That's crazy, right? He's gonna grow up dependent on a feed tube because this nigga was losing the game, losing NBA 2K, right? Y'all new niggas are special. You niggas out here are special. Special. This is a case of it. I don't know what happened. Dude, ever since COVID, y'all niggas just been wilding out. I don't know what happened. But they had to put something in that shot. They had to put something in that water. They had to do something. So anyway, right now, he tried to plead his case in front of the judge and all that stuff. Guess what? He going where he belongs. He got 12 years in prison for throwing his 8-month-old son against the wall over a NBA 2K loss. He going to jail. Only thing that's gonna be getting played with in there is your butt pussy, boy. And you deserve it. So this week's dumbass of the week is going to Jalin White. Jalin White. They would rather lose and go to jail and abuse his baby and go to jail than to sit the controller down, turn the game on, and spend quality time with his child. Everybody don't deserve to be a parent. And for that, young man, may you have the best nights on your stomach. May the man on top of you have the best nights of his life. I hope you never see or have a child again in your life, ever. And I hope you learn something over these 12 years in there. Hopefully they give you a parenting class. Because somebody's going to be your daddy while you in that motherfucking penitentiary. So Jalin White, you'll get dumbass of the week. Fuck is you talking about fucking stupid. You deserve every bit of this dumbass of the week. Fucking dummy. 12 years, you got 12 years to think about it. And they ain't got no Xboxes or PlayStations in there. Only joystick you're gonna be touching is your cellmates. Enjoy, stupid. Yeah, fucking stupid. Yeah, I don't understand these people, man. And that's my dumb ass of the week, for real, for real. All right, y'all. So tonight was like a nice little simple show, whatever case may be. And I hope what I said earlier sinks in. Y'all stop giving a fuck about shit they don't give a fuck about y'all. You hear me? Remember, be safe out here, all right? The winter's coming, snow's supposed to be coming, and things gonna get a little brutal out here, all right? So y'all be safe. Keep y'all ass in the house, and don't be out here antagonizing nobody, man. All right? We all going through it, and we all live in the same country. We all go through the same shit. You hear me? With that being said, I got special guests coming on next week. Financial connoisseur, come on. He gonna talk his shit next week. So with that being said, hey man, I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all have a good night, and let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah. See y'all next week.